From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. We're through the bye weeks and into the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Yellow. Hey, 43. What's that?
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Hey, 57, 57.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Kansas City sends out its punt team. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it's going to be their football coming up. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 27. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Third and long for him here. And that one's too far in front of him. So now
you good?
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So as they face fourth down, on comes Corey Bajorquez to kick. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. The rookie out of Alabama there on the tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Another carry for him. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach third down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. They give it to him again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Blitz coming. Mahomes gets everything he has under this throw. Defender's there. It's intercepted. And the Bulls get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They give on 2nd to Hall. Up the sideline, past the 40. Works the sideline inside the 35. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Bulls pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Breece Hall with the touchdown. They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bulls will jump out to a 7-0 lead. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return starts from the goal line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
2 yards on the pickup, and the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots, but some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
First down throw, Mahomes. He'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Yellow.
First tone of the game for James Cook. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second and 8. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7. Butker on now to kick this one away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. He's got a gain of 6 there. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Motioning him from the slot right. 2nd and 4. He's on the move. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. 19-9.
Man in motion here. To throw it on 1st down. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Markers reset, ball at the 37. It is caught left side. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. From the 29. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. And he gets this forward to the 19. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Oh, they're looking option, headed left side. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
Throwing from the gun. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw now. He has the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Bulls break that tie and now lead by 7. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Easy.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Takes it in at the 26. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. It's caught. That's Mike Williams. Down the left sideline he goes. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No gain for them, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bulls take a 13-point lead. Brees Hall with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Bulls double their lead to 14. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Buying some time right. On target to Worthy. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st down, they'll run. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought down by Rasul Douglas. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Yellow.
At the 38-yard line.
Back to the well again. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Mahomes. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And that brings up 4th and short. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Ready up.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
60 Eagles. Here we go. Set. Set. Hurt. Hurt.
They start the drive with Hall. And that's good for a gain of 5. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Come on. Set. 69. 19 tight. 19 tight. Hut, hut.
Here's 2nd and 5. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
What you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Flushed out of the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They'll run here on 1st down. Pushing for the red zone. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
They're set up at the 35 now. Going to the ground again on 1st. He's off again. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll give him a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Now he takes it. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Felix and Udike Uzama making the tackle that time. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Hawk 7. 18 ready. Check smash. 19 light.
From the 37. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 12 there. And that gives them the 1st.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Hall running between the tackles. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds a man, right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that will set up 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
You know, we do enough of these games, Kate, and I am a big fan of creativity. And the QBs today are some of the best to ever do it. That's a situation where you got to know on 1st down, it's not time to be creative, especially if you feel the heat coming defensively. Just find a way to throw that sucker in the 1st row.
On the counter, Hall. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. Ball spotted right back at the line, so no gain, and now they've got to get 9 on 3rd and goal.
You know, Kate, sometimes football and poker have a lot in common. You don't want to tell at the poker table, and you don't want one at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes just it's alignment. It's the way these linemen breathe. It's the blood in their knuckles the defenders read and react to. I think that time a tell was in play because the defense was all over that counter before it could get started.
And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Got to get out of their own way here as they're backed up, 1st and goal. Running it after the penalty. Runs it in for the touchdown. The Bulls will add to their lead at the end of the half. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bulls double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors. Right side.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And look at this return. Races past midfield. At the 20. He does it. Touchdown. The Bulls make it a 3-possession game. Now they'll try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bulls stretch their lead to 21. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Chooses to bring this one out. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now.
Yellow.
From the 31. Hauled in by... He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Hey, 43, 15. Hey, riblet.
Blitz coming, Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, He's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Third and 2, Mahomes to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender, and even more so the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
Yellow.
Back to the air, Mahomes. And the defender comes away with it. That is Lewisine. And the Bulls have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. To the sideline, and Adams snags it. And he goes out of bounds, just short of the 35. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Back now, pressure on its way. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They strike for 23 yards. And they'll have first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he's brought down for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Putting a receiver in motion. Here's 2nd and 11. Throwing deep for the end zone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. The Bulls push their lead further to start the half. Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bulls grow their lead yet again.
42. Chiefs 14.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Called in by Worthy. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. All set up now for 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now give left side. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And that makes it 3rd down. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
It's a 21-yard gain, and it'll be first down, Kansas City. They're set up at the 35 now. First down throw, Mahomes. Catch is made in close. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. And a Melbourne first down.
19 tight.
They go play action on first. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. All right, set now, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Looking for... This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That's now the 3rd sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think, how many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
Trying again, following the set. He's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
An individual player taking over a drive isn't limited to just skilled players on the offense. If a defender gets in a groove like this, he can wreck a drive single-handedly with his pass rush. That is back-to-back sacks for him now. And it sure seems like whatever move he's throwing out there, it's working.
3rd and long for him here. Flush down out to his left.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the advantage now sits at 24.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow. Sunday. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday. Our side.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Mahomes throwing for 2. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Butker on now to kick this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10. A give left side for Hall. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. They go right back to Hall. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.